Where we last left off with Plan Z, Andy Wood had sent us a set of transfer slot restrictors. Actually, he sent us a pair that had already been drilled and a bunch of blanks so we could do our own. So we installed them on the carburetor and automatically noticed a drastic improvement in off idle. So in other words, basically, if you're idling and you open the throttle about yay far, it was drowning the motor. So we installed these restrictors, and we showed you how we did that last week. And then yesterday, we actually had some time to screw around with the car. So we fired it up, we brought it out in the parking lot, and we did two launches with it. And the idea here was just flat-foot it and let off, basically trying to duplicate what a trans brake launch would be. And it improved the car tremendously. The most important thing though was I was able to move the car around, drive it lightly without it washing with fuel. But it was still a tad fat. At one point I gave it a little gas and you could hear it go dat 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 dat, which was, you could hear it's just, it was just fat right there. So we did a couple of launches with it. I see areas where I need to make some changes on the car, but overall, huge improvement. So this morning, what I've done here is I took a couple of the blanks that he sent. These things are tiny. The ones he sent were drilled. Let me put this on the end of an Allen key. See, once again, I need glasses, you know, because I'm an old man. Okay. So the ones he sent were drilled to 72 thousandths of an inch. And what I did now is I just drilled a set of these blanks to 62 thousandths. And we're going to install it right now. I already got this one in. So we're going to install this one. Put the carb back together again. And see exactly how she feels now. But like I said, overall, huge improvement in overall performance, drivability mostly. Which, I mean, drivability isn't really a big concern with a drag-only car, but the car still has to be operated. You still got to drive it through the staging lanes, you still got to drive it back through the pits, and most importantly, you still have to be able to do burnouts with it without washing the motor. So, I know it doesn't seem like, drivability doesn't seem like a big deal in this application, but it actually is. So, let me slam this together and throw a set of plugs in it, and then we'll take it outside and see how she runs. One. major improvement. Any traces of fat off idle is gone. The throttle response is infinitely better. And the car's actually got some punch. Now, there's no traction out there, so it spins the tires several revolutions before it actually goes. But no, definite, absolute seat of the pants improvement on this. So the next step is to take it all apart. So as I was saying, there's some changes I want to make to the car. And one of the first things is I want to get around 50 pounds out of the front of it. I have a 410 gear in here, so the car's got a 7.25 rear. And they don't make anything deeper than a 410. I bought these 410s for it last year, and it actually needs 456s, 488s, probably 456s. In lieu, and I called everybody under the sun. No 456 is available for it. I can still get 410s, but I don't need them, obviously. And the funny thing is, 456s was actually a factory option on these cars in 1961, 1960, 61, 62. Why, I don't know, but 456s was a factory option. I need 456s for a 7.25. So if you know anybody who's got a set, have them get a hold of me. But I'm thrilled. This thing has come around 1,000%. Like I said, next step is to take it all apart. I have to fix the oil pan. I know I hurt the crank on it. In fact, I even went ahead and I bought fresh 30 over bearings. I'm just going to take this crank, send it out, have it cut, clean up 30, and build an oil pan for it. So that's what we'll be doing with this thing over the winter. But that's it for Plan Z for this season. And I'm happy. We're moving forward, making steps in the right direction. Little changes, big improvements. I'll see you tomorrow.